You know, gatherings of family and loved ones just seem to trigger a whole bunch of Godwinks in our lives. Why? Beats me, I don't know, but they sure are fun, just like this story. Barry Saul Lyman and Barry Hugh Lyman were cousins. As kids, they played together all the time and they just became best buddies. And then when they got to be about 10 years old, their parents became estranged, moved away, and the boys never saw each other again. Well, Barry Hugh grew up and had a very successful business up in Vermont. He had a unique hobby. He liked to collect antique cars. British antique cars, to be exact. And there was a particular dealer in New Jersey where he did a lot of business. So whenever he was in the area, he would stop by and say hello to Tom. On this particular day, he stopped in to say hello to Tom and ask him about a Morgan. Tom said, "I don't get it. You call me up and ask me about the Austin Healey that's in the newspaper." Wait a minute, Barry Hugh said. "I didn't call you up." He said, "Yes, you did. And every time I ask you a personal question, you said, 'I've never met you.'" Well, at that moment, Barry Hugh realized that maybe his cousin, Barry Saul, was also a collector of antique British cars. Well, that is exactly what happened when Tom put the two of them together and they went to lunch the next day. And just to add to their series of Godwinks, they both showed up driving Mercedes, they both had on blue blazers, they had khakis on, and both of them had watches, very rare watches, called a Concord Mariner SG. Wow, that's a whole bunch of Godwinks. See how Godwinks can be a whole lot of fun? Godwinks and family, ties that bind. Don't be surprised if at your next family gathering, you start rolling out a whole bunch of Godwink stories. And when you do, send them to me. I'm Squire Rushnell. Good wishes and Godwinks.